Anime was a mistake.
Sean and I will probably talk about The Witcher and that card game bullshit. Then we'll do questions and we'll be good.
Maybe we can talk about Magic too.
What? Oh, no, I don't want to talk about Magic ever since I lost like a bunch of people's cards and they've never forgiven me.
Wait,
You lost people's cards.
you lost like
Wow, you're actually
Sugi
the
and
worst kind of
Austin's
person.
card?
All right,
I
all right. Hold on. Let's go ahead and start the podcast off with Jake explaining to us how he lost a bunch of people's Magic the Gathering cards. Go ahead, Jake.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of the podcast.
Yes.
I am a subhuman trash who lost people's Magic cards.
Go on.
My name's Jake. Today we're joined by Devin,
Hi.
Jacob,
Yo.
Sean,
Sup?
and Adrian.
Let's hear about those cards, boy.
So I never played Magic when I was younger, and I got introduced to it when I was like 18 by a couple of our friends who were way too hard into it, and they made me, they built me a deck out of their like 300 plus cards each. So I had the Genesis Wave deck for like the longest time, and I was so happy with it. And I got all these card backs and a box and all this shit. I was so happy. And one night we were playing at a park or something, and everyone stored their cards in my box, and then we all got drunk, and I lost the box. So everyone's shit was
What?
lost.
How'd
Yeah.
you lose the box?
I don't know. I was drunk.
You're bad.
Wow.
Yeah, it must have been some sort of magic.
Hey Sugi, if you're watching this,
Nah, not worth it.
I still have your Tempered Steels, fam. It's been like it's been like 6 years since I piloted that deck, but I still got those, fam. Sugi lent me some cards like 6 years ago when Tempered Steel was in standard to run a deck, and then after that I just didn't see him for like 4 years. And I think I saw him like 4 years later, and I mentioned it. I was like, "Hey, dude, I got your cards."
excited.
He's like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
Cool.
I don't know. They were really expensive cards at the time. Now they're worth fucking almost nothing.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. I remember
Dang.
all the Eldrazi and shit that were worth a bunch and are worth nothing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so is this the Magic the Gathering podcast? Or...
Yup. No, that's what we're doing now. Hey,
I like vampire decks.
How about some neat status updates?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a NEET anymore. I'm
His
training.
neatdom is coming to an end.
Yeah, I'm
Short but
training
sweet.
for a job next week, so.
Wait, next week? Have you not started it yet?
Yeah, technically I have not started it.
Neat!
I
You
did
little
receive
neato.
I did receive a paycheck this week for my last job, so I don't know what that says.
Nope, still in
But
the
he is in employment, though.
free money.
I was not working this week, so no.
Yeah, but you're employed. They hired
Now
you.
I am. Yes, I am employed.
So you're a fucking liar then. That means
Yeah,
you're
I'm not a NEET. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a NEET this week. I'm not working this
okay.
week, but I am technically speaking on paper employed.
Okay. Well,
So we are back
Anyone-
to full-blown liar status on the title of our podcast.
I think
yeah, I don't
so.
think anyone is.
Yeah, I think we're full. We're back to where we were.
Devin, Jacob, you get fired?
Cool.
No,
Damn.
Fuck.
we've
It
got
sounded way too
a
happy.
branding issue here.
We'll just change the podcast name like 7 episodes.
No, I think it's fine. I think we've just stolen it now.
I think we'll just be the
no one-
relatively neat podcast.
No one else will be able to take it now.
Are the actual
TM'd
NEETs
it.
gonna steal it back? From
We're the
us? They
Chads
don't-
who
they don't know
just
how to
took
work
their
for anything.
Chads?
Yeah, we're the Chads who took their podcast name.
We bullied them out of their podcast.
Fuck yeah, we did. Alright, so do you want to talk about anime or some bullshit?
Yeah.
or
What
some bullshit, yeah.
shows have you guys
It's
watched?
fucking gross.
Yeah. Me, it's the same Easter basket every week. Mob Psycho 100, Bananya.
Oh.
But Kill Me, Onara Garou, no longer running. I guess it was only 5 episodes long. It was
Wait,
fucking-
Seriously?
Yeah, it
wow,
was like-
that was short-lived.
yeah. I mean, it
Adrian.
was a web series.
But I mean, there were so many more stories they could have done.
I know.
Dude, to be fair,
to leave
all
it
the
off on a
guys-
musical number, on episode 5. Come on. There were some big names in this show. All right.
There was
expected
a
little
big name.
Yeah.
There was a big
There were
name.
actually several big names in Bananya, which is hilarious.
I mean, what's the
You know,
Onara
people gotta
Garou
eat.
plotline that you would love to see that now will never happen?
I want to know where Onara Garou comes from. Is he
An ass.
Is he
Yes.
a
Hard, dude.
Is he
Comes
like
from a butt.
Yeah, is he like a trans-dimensional being? Is he like a
Probably.
haunted fart?
I mean,
Is
you're not
he-
supposed to think this far about it.
I'm an intellectual, Devin. I
That's like
think
his
about
whole
my
shit.
fart animes.
Dude, this is a fucking Taniguchi fucking series, all right? It's meant to be deep in like the Zen Buddhist kind of way.
Did you say Tamagotchi?
I want to see
Yes.
the Onara Garou
That's
meets
exactly
fart
what I said.
fetishist episode.
Yeah, like Onara Garou fart cake episode.
I want to.
Yeah.
I didn't. So I only watched the first episode. I plan on watching the rest. But does he battle anyone?
He battles with society.
He battles
And-
Yeah, I
Febreze.
saw
he
that.
battles evil. He battles the forces of evil.
I saw that a little in the first episode. But does he like
He's,
physically like maul anyone?
Onara Garou does not need to get physical.
How could he, dude? He's a
peaceful
fart.
man.
He's ethereal as fuck.
He's a peaceful being.
I guess that
Not
makes
peaceful
sense.
gas cloud.
I guess that
Yeah,
makes
he's
sense.
a passive. He's a passive fart.
Now, Adrian, last time I'd ask you, hey, if you watch a single episode of 91 Days, I'll go through fucking all of Onara Garou. Have you watched a single fucking episode of 91 Days?
Nah.
Ah,
Okay.
well, there
I
we
didn't
go.
get it I didn't get it in writing. I don't trust you.
He's been so busy.
Oh, so
busy
busy
waiting to be
being
at my job.
unemployed.
Yeah, I'll admit, I wasn't busy at all. But you know what? I was playing a lot of Civilization 5, and
No.
and I was playing a lot of
Spicy.
Mountain Blade. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were gonna talk about. Never mind, nothing. Okay, hey, update us on Bananya.
Bananya. Okay. I just.
I'm like 4 episodes behind.
Yeah, we're on like episode 10 now. Kind of release shortly. Let's see. I think we're kind of into the filler arc.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's all filler.
You shut your fucking meat hole right now.
This
But yeah.
week's episode, they bounced on a fucking balloon. Woohoo!
Yeah, okay, that episode highlights once again the fact that they do not care to stay away from danger. They will put themselves in precarious situations. And also with the episode with the cat, with the actual cat, in which Bananya is going to open the window for a cat that very obviously wants to eat him, but then falls asleep because he got distracted. But dude, Bananya was going to let that cat in. He was going to let him eat him.
Dude, I want that.
weird.
I want that so bad.
I can't make
want-
heads or tail of this. I can't tell if they want to die, or if they want to live, or what their purpose is in life. I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna get a big twist, big twist in like
It's
the
weird that they're always going into danger because you'd think they'd be pussies.
well.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
Go kill yourself now, please.
All right. Well.
Yeah,
I'll
go make like a banana and fall off a balloon.
Or get a cat to
Whoa!
fucking.
Spoiler. When do
But,
the anti-spirals come in?
I don't know, man. But I
Yeah,
think we'll get a lot of
the
questions answered in
anti-Nanyas.
season 2. I mean, we got to get a season 2 here. There's just too many questions that are left unanswered.
Yeah, I don't
No
know.
game, no life, dead for
Too
life,
many
but
questions.
Bananya season 2.
I think
I'm hoping
Bananya might be too
I'll
deep
settle-
for people. I don't know if this will get a season 2.
Yeah, I'll settle for like a beach episode OVA.
That.
As long as I get a beach episode, I'm fine.
All right, talk about Mob Psycho because I know everyone wants to talk about that.
Okay, the only episode I haven't seen is the most recent one.
Well, prepare to get spoiled.
Fuck.
100%
this is-
hostility.
Yeah, we are entering hardcore spoiler territory. Who here is caught up all the way up to what was the most recent one? Episode 9, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But Devin.
Okay, episode 9, and then Devin, you're caught up to episode 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, episode 9 was not tremendously chock full of like important spoilers or anything. 8 was pretty.
8 was the
jam-packed.
big O.
Yeah.
Did we discuss episode 7 on the last one? I believe.
Fuck.
I wanna
Who
say-
cares? Let's just do it again.
I think we're on 5 or 6.
Well,
yeah.
either way, the biggest one, obviously we had Shigeru's brother. What's his name? Ritsu.
Right.
Being a fucko, hanging out with the psychic shit boys.
Yeah, that's
who
right.
Who
The
can't
dimple?
into psychic. But he got all pissed off and shit, and now he's like an actual psychic. And then he went all edgy and
You
shit,
mean
kind
Pikachu
of like
Psychic?
kind of like Pineapple Head guy or Palm Tree Head, whatever his name is. The guy with the big wig now. He's got the big tall wig.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude, fuck
Yeah,
that weight
Haystack.
compensator.
Haystack-kun?
Yeah, Haystack-kun, yeah. He kind of went down that route before he went full Haystack, and Haystack's like, oh, man, I see your path, man. I know this. I know where this leads. And sure enough,
I hope that character gets more depth, though.
No.
Yeah.
He's turned
I like
from a
Haystack.
interesting, like, dimensional character who's, like, an asshole who's, like, realizing the error of his ways into, like, a standard shonen. I'm the best friend who's gonna help you now.
Yeah, no,
kind of
he's
character.
basically relegated himself to the sidekick position because
I was gonna say, his arc is
Shigeo
over.
like, yeah,
He's
he
a
knows that
mentor.
he didn't have an arc. He had an episode, a single
Mentor to who?
episode where he was like a legit like character, and then he got his dick whipped in half, and now he's now he's like, shit. If I step out of line, I'm gonna die. So I'm just gonna be a sidekick now, which is fine because I think he works better as a level-headed sidekick. Sidekick, haha, hoo ha.
Okay,
To Shigeo's, Shigeo's definitely autistic. Let's be real here. And
Let's just say
That's
on the
gotta be it.
spectrum.
yeah, he's definitely on the spectrum. He needs Haystack to keep him in line, right?
that's true.
What else? So episode 8, yeah, obviously huge fight with Koyoma, the badass from Claw, as we know they're called. They're referred to as the
Scars.
Scars
Kuda.
in episode 9. So he was one of these Scars, one of the big badasses from that
Wait,
organization.
are we talking about Piercing Fuck or
Yeah, the Piercing
Zebra
guy.
Fuck?
Yeah, piercing guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Piercing guy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So it's interesting that in episode 9, when Shigeo fights,
Kicks his shit in.
kicks his shit in immediately.
Yeah, that
it makes
pissed me
you.
and Sean
It makes
off,
you
actually.
wonder if, if it was just like a cop out, or B, if Shigeo actually was like holding back more before.
Unconscious
No.
holding back.
Here's the thing. It's definitely a fucking cop-out, because his unconscious self is supposedly, like, his most powerful stuff, right?
Right.
Exactly, so-
his unconscious self is less restrained. He's not like restrained by his like moral like holdups.
Well, there you go. Then he should have kicked his
Yeah.
total ass as an unconscious self, so... That's
But then
definitely
he got
cop-out.
He got sprayed. So here's my thought. So either it's a cop out, or B, hanging out with Haystack. Haystack is like, hey man, I know I was crazy before, but listen, I know you're all about like non-violence and shit, but you gotta understand, sometimes you gotta kick some ass, and you gotta use your powers to kick some ass. I think if it's not a cop out, this might be a sign that Shigeo is understanding that, yeah, shit, the world sucks, and sometimes I might actually have to like use my powers like unrestrainedly to like
Yeah, he's bridging
for, like,
the
a
wall between
general good.
Daredevil and Punisher.
yeah.
The problem is they had 2 cop-outs in the same episode where they also copped out on. They had some big ass balls when they killed one of the brothers,
Yeah.
and then they fucking switch it off. It's like, oh man, this show finally got some balls and killed someone.
Okay.
And then like, nope, this is the illusion guy.
Here's the thing,
Nope.
Jake. This is what you call a shonen, and all shonens are fucking terrible because they're too scared to kill characters.
That's not true. Dragon Ball killed tons of characters.
Yeah, how many times were they revived then, Jake, you fuck?
Yeah, but think about all the times they died though.
No, fuck
There's a
you.
lot of death in
Shonens
that
are
show.
bullshit when it comes to this shit. If you want to fucking show a character dead, make sure they fucking die unless there's a really fucking good reason behind it.
I don't
Yeah, I know
think,
you have like the biggest murder bone over.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I do.
Mob Psycho is meant to be that sort of dark
No,
kind of show.
everything.
No.
Kill a cat.
Well, then don't have killing. Then don't tease it like that.
Why not? Teasing's fun.
No.
Yeah.
With no, with
It adds
yeah,
adds
adds
tension.
spice. Yeah.
I need Gen Urobuchi to be in charge of everything, so characters just die fucking random.
Well, it's like they sexually teased us and they getting us all built up and we're fully bonered out and then they just
Shit
puke
work.
all over the bed and we're like, all right, well, we're in this situation now.
Wait, you don't like it when that happens?
I need
Is that
a.
not
well-
the ideal situation?
I need.
Oh my god, why did I expect this
Like
response?
things where like people are dying all the time aren't fucking good either. Like not always.
Yeah.
Like you know like fucking what's that fucking shitty show that everyone fucking gushes
Game of
about?
Thrones?
Attack on
Madoka?
Titan?
Fuck off. No. The fucking anime one with the fucking girl who's like so crazy.
That describes almost half
the pink haired
animes.
girl, the
You know what I'm talking
Mirai
about?
Nikki,
No,
which
not
was
Madoka.
actually a decent
Yeah,
show.
Mirai-
No,
Mirai-
that's the
Mirai-
one.
Mirai
That's the
Nikki.
Nah,
one.
fuck you, dude.
No,
Kill
that's
every
the one.
character. I need my
That's the
murder
one.
boner on 24/7.
Dude,
Give it to me.
they kill characters so often that it's like you become numb to it. Like it doesn't mean anything.
I need to watch these characters die, and I need it to be as depressing as possible.
But it's not depressing. Like by the time like all those people have been murdered, you're just like, like
that's true.
Evangelion's depressing because like you don't see like tons of people die until like you've had like all this like expectation built up about like where their like goals are like set. Like fucking Mirai and Nikki, you just see like fucking tons of puppets just like explode with blood everywhere, and you're just supposed to like feel bad about it because like someone's dying.
Wait, are you confusing Mirai and Nikki with Elfen Lied right now? Because both of them are pretty guilty of this.
Like I mean I think it's like it's like a fine line you have to like travel if you want to like make like death like shocking in a
you just have to make sure that the person that you're killing, that your viewers care about them. What was that one show that we watched that was like also super shonen that I think most of us dropped, that was like the Death Squad, where they're like, we're the rebels and we're rebelling against the government, and the government's so corrupt and people are all evil and they're killing each other, so we're gonna go kill people. And it was like the one dude and then like the girl who had like the cat powers.
That's Akame Got Kill.
Yeah, Akame Got Kill.
Yeah.
Because in Akame Got Kill, like people died all the time, but when the gay guy died, you're still like, oh no.
Apparently this is my thing, Nikki? Because I fucking like Elfen Lied, or Lead, whatever the fuck you call it. Akame Got Kill, I liked it. Yeah, that...
You lied to me about how good that show was.
Jake, you just hate the kissing cousins. Hey Jake, speaking of kiss...
Wow. Oh, are you gonna do that?
No, we did it last podcast. I don't need to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No.
I was gonna use our death conversation to transition to reason.
No, fuck you. Okay, no. Elfen Lied, fucking Akame Got Kill, and Mirai Nikki. I like them all because death is great.
All right, listen up, you dense motherfucker.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm gonna tell you why. All right, I don't have any problems with most of those shows, but Akame Got Kill, fuck my big black ass on that one because every antagonist was this one-dimensional, like, pure evil, like, they don't set up, and, like, you have, like, evil characters, but they don't set up any, like, valid reason for them to be evil. It's just like, oh, all these characters are evil just for the sake of being evil. Like, every single, and granted, I dropped that motherfucker like a bad habit, but I stuck through it for, like, 12 solid episodes. I gave that shit way more time than it deserved. But goddamn, every villain was just like, I'm just bad cuz.
No, let me tell you exactly why you're wrong.
This is old anime.
You had
We're
no
not supposed
villains.
to talk about old anime.
No, dude, fuck it. We're doing this right now. As Death has a full explanation. They go into her background. Obviously, you dropped it, so I doubt you saw that.
Yeah, give me that shit up front, man. Don't let me fucking wade through 10 full episodes thinking that, oh, this character is just evil because they're edgy, I guess.
No. Both Esdeath and the fucking sister of Akame, they both get their background. They both explain why they're like this. I don't remember if it's fucking good or not.
No, Akame's sister is awful.
No, I don't remember if they're actually rather justified or not. I just remember Ed's death is just, hey, survival of the strongest, and then fucking, I don't remember fucking Akame's sister.
That's a terrible justification.
That's fucking terrible.
That's a terrible, as it's just like, oh yeah, only the strong survive. It's like, so that's your justification for just murdering everyone?
Yeah, no, that's her justification because her clan got fucking killed, and then she's just like, well, they were weak, and their clan also had a similar mentality, so...
Yeah, that's just edginess. That's just, oh, my clan died, they're weak. So it's like, she was already like a heartless, evil creature. Like, at that point, she didn't like develop into that as a result of some like justifiable like...
I mean, she wasn't evil until their clan got killed, though. That's the thing.
Like, see, the thing is about that explanation is like, it doesn't like connect with like a lot of audiences unless your audience is like fascies or like have like those sort of sympathies. Like,
no,
you can't build an audience's like, you know, you're supposed to like make a villain like interesting by like having them have like some sort of like justified like reason for doing things, you know, like like, you know, like fucking like the Joker's like, you know, he had like this like terrible accident that happened, and like like you have to have like some sort of thing that makes you think like, oh, maybe the evil guy isn't really so evil. Like, otherwise it's just like, oh, okay, well, this person's like literally Hitler, so clearly who's ever writing this makes me like want to like have this person dead.
Yeah.
So you're going for relatability.
Well, it's not necessarily that. A person doesn't have to be able to relate with a villain. I think that it's important that a person can put themselves in a villain's shoes.
So relatability.
They need a human quality.
Relatability is being able to say like, "Oh, I know what you've gone through."
Isn't that the exactly?
That's different.
I'm also a cute white girl with giant boobs.
Putting yourself in someone else's shoes and assuming how you would react to things is different from relatability, which is actually having been there.
Here's the thing about definition arguments. They're all bullshit because language is fucking garbage when in general.
Don't go postmodern on us.
Nah, right, dude. Listen, that's how we're going with this.
Sean, I'm not making a definition argument. I'm just saying. All right. So the thing is in order to set up like a good villain, you need to either have someone go, like you need to have them be relatable, which is not necessary, or you can have them go through something extremely traumatic but it has to be, the response to it has to be something where the audience can go, man, if I went through that, like, I can't say with any confidence that I wouldn't have, like, also fallen to shit.
Right. Well, that's a very personal thing, then. It's based on it's very objective, based on what person's watching it at that point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the only people who would, like, be able to, like, take Esdeath seriously, like, as an evil villain would be people who, like somehow like identify themselves with like tribalistic like tendencies. Like I don't think that's true for most audiences. Like,
I don't
know, dude.
I think that's a total generalization.
If she had like a lot of like characters like in her tribe that were like very like like people like the audiences could like understand as like people. Like if you actually like develop the character in a way where you could say like, oh wow, that's like actually sad that like her tribe got like murdered and shit. But what it sounds like is that she literally, I mean, just from what you've explained to us, it sounds like that's not what happened in the show, is it?
Yeah.
Wait, they did go through some of the fucking characters. I don't remember showing exactly that. Right, I don't actually remember them. Exactly. No, I know exactly what you're about to say. But either way.
Because
let's see if we go to the Partis clan. Fucking Google search this shit.
Let's not Google search right now.
No.
So oh my god, fucking kill me.
No, it's fine, Sean. You can like Akame get killed. That's okay. But yeah. I'm just saying, I don't think it's a very well built villain.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
So I'm assuming that everyone liked the newest episode of Mob Psycho, right? That's what we're...
Well, I haven't seen 9, but I liked it.
Back to our original point.
So Mob Psycho.
all that to prove that the newest episode of Mob Psycho was good.
Wait, what?
It was alright. It wasn't one of the strongest ones, but it was alright.
I mean, the
fight scenes are getting better by far.
This
one is Bones is doing is doing Mob Psycho and one did One Punch Man.
Wait, seriously?
People are making the comparisons. Yeah, it's Bones.
Yeah.
Double check.
It's Bones.
Don't type loudly. God damn it.
It's Bones.
Yeah, it's Bones. And people are comparing the two styles of like animation because One Punch Man, like they had to, because the art is so beautiful in the manga, they had to keep that up for the show, and they did a really good job of representing the art in the show. And fucking Mob Psycho is this messy, like the action scenes are like so off model, right? And like stretched and everything, and it's like these two different comparing styles.
Yeah, the animation of Mob Psycho, it reminds me like if you took like the one's animation, and mixed it with like Kill Trigger's style of like if we make everything move really quickly, like we can get away with like shittier like in between
off-model hardcore stretching,
shittier in between frames and stuff.
Yeah, I honestly prefer.
I noticed.
I was gonna say.
I mean, it has its. I'm not gonna say it's bad animation. It's definitely not as clean as One Punch Man was.
No, I think
that's a style. I think it's for sure.
I think it's clearly lower budget, but I think that limitation has also given this show like a different style than One Punch Man too, which I think is a good thing. Because I wouldn't want to just like have Mob Psycho just be like a repeat of that.
That's.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I definitely don't think that implies that it's low budget. I think that's just a stylistic choice.
No, I'm not saying it's low budget. Bones doesn't do low budget projects, but like lower budget is what I'm saying.
Bones' strong point is adapting.
They clearly have had some budget limitations in this compared to One Punch Man, just based on like some of the techniques they're using to like save budget. But like, I don't think it's like enough to like be like, oh well, they're never gonna have like these like high budget action sequences, because they definitely do that. So
this is a comparison of like Madhouse and Bones. Bones really fucking good at adapting to the original style. Bones is really good at that, and so that's directly reflected, while Madhouse tries to make everything as pretty as fucking possible. And they do a good job of that.
Madhouse for that.
No, exactly, right? No, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I actually like Madhouse more than Bones, but...
Yeah.
No.
Who the fuck? Adrian, I swear to God, are you eating fucking carrots?
That is not me, motherfucker. Who's eating?
I forgot to mute, that was me. Sorry.
Motherfucker.
I like how I assumed it was Adrian, though. It sounded like, I swear to God, it sounded like someone was chomping on baby carrots directly into the microphone.
Hold on, snack update. I'm eating original Chex Mix, and I've been discreetly muting my mic in between bites, but I forgot that.
You forgot it this time, though.
Very discreet.
It only takes once to slip up.
All right, we got to get on to other shows. Who, from the kids who don't watch bullshit, has anything else they want to talk about?
I watched Shokugeki up to the last episode.
Dude, let's talk Shokugeki. You start.
So, oh wait, sorry, I haven't watched episode 10. So.
God.
Yeah, wait, you didn't watch the conclusion to the fucking battle, dude?
I was watching it right before we started. So I've seen up till he just revealed like the soup.
Spoiler.
Yeah, we're in spoiler territory. You guys are never gonna watch this show, so fuck off.
I just like yelling that at random points.
Yeah. So he like reveals like the soup. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make like fucking like porridge on your rice or whatever. Yeah, and they were like, yeah, that was pretty good. I don't. Dude, obviously, I don't know if he wins yet. But I don't know. I feel like if he does win, that would be like kind of bullshit. Actually, like I thought both of Hiyama's and what's the fucking emo dude? I thought both of their dishes like looked like far more impressive.
Yeah, here's the thing. Fucking Soma, don't fuck over the judges with your fucking soup. Don't be like, hey, now that you've eaten something, now eat this. No, just fucking do it in the beginning. There's no fucking bullshit reason.
No, I felt like it was kind of an excuse to like be like, oh, like fucking suspense, and it was like not really suspense. And so like, what was the other two dishes that they made was the Hayama made like something like totally different. Like he totally like, or so the first guy, the emo guy, I can't remember his name. He makes the one where it's like the fucking like the clams and the fish is like in the like bags, and he like cooks it in the oven. And so when he opens it up, it's like smell bomb, it just fucking makes the whole place stink like fish or whatever. And they were like, oh man, like how is the master of spices going to compete with this? And so he does like the like totally different dish where it's like just like really like subtle and shit, and they were like, oh shit, that's like actually amazing. And so it's like, okay, well, so those were like two like pretty like amazing like dishes in a row. Like what's our shonen boy gotta like come up with to like beat that? And he's just like, oh, I just made like fried rice, and like if you pour the soup at it, which is just soy milk and like some other shit, and you just pour it in there. It's porridge. It's like, all right, cool. You've just now served me like two very like proletarian meals in a row. These guys like served me like the like edges of like the culinary like art, and you're just like, all right, yeah, here's some porridge.
No.
Watch this show.
And also the fact that they introduced Alice's mom, which, you know, she's got a great character design, but I can't stand whenever she opens her mouth.
I love that she speaks Japanese with an American accent. That's the best thing ever.
No, but
it's like Swedish. It's like a Swedish accent.
That's all good and fine, but whenever she fucking goes into her fucking whatever mode where she just rambles on and on and on without the accent.
That shit's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, I want to fucking strangle her because it's just like, hey, keep your character consistent. I know it's a joke, but still, I can't get past that. You can't have her speak terrible English in one part, then Japanese at one part, then great Japanese another.
So Shokugeki second season not ending strong, but I do still want to see that, like, if they have plenty of more material in the manga, and people have already like said, like, who have read it that I've talked to were like, yeah, like it's not that good, this arc. It's like the elections is just like, okay, like, yeah, you like finish the elections, like it's pretty epic or whatever, but it's like there's like so much more still.
Yeah, they've already teased at the end of that episode the next bullshit that's gonna go on, so it's definitely going to keep going. I think the season's not over yet, so we still got...
It's going for 12 episodes, I think. So
yeah.
I think they're going to wrap things up. And then maybe we'll get a teaser for something else. I don't know. They might do a movie if they don't get too much money.
Here's the thing, though, is that they just teased that the next episode that you haven't watched yet ends that entire arc, from what I can tell. So,
right. So then maybe they're setting up something for season 3. Who knows?
I don't know, man. What episode are they just on? Do you remember?
10.
10?
That was the last one that was released, I think.
Oh, fuck. Well, then they only have 3 more episodes or something.
2
yeah, no,
3, I think, yeah.
3 more episodes. So I have no fucking idea, unless that's a really short arc that's next.
3 more. No, that's what I mean. I think it could be that they're setting something up, because they still what's his face, the guy with the glasses with the leopard print stuff. They haven't really explained him too much. He's sort of just starting to come in to the front of the camera. He they've showed him a couple times so far, but they haven't really explained his motives or anything like that.
Okay,
I don't know if they do that in this episode, but
okay, so I forgot. I probably already asked you this time, because I ask fucking everybody, who's the best girl, Devin? I'm sure you've said it.
He's definitely said it before.
That's hard. That's hard. I'm torn between so I started reading the manga, and Arena's a lot better in the manga than she is in the show.
Dude, that's the only answer I won't accept.
No, but that's okay, because she's still not best girl. I'm torn between Megumi and Nakiri.
The other Nakiri? Alice?
Yeah.
That's the correct choice, because Alice is the best girl, obviously. Anybody else that's...
I liked Megumi up until recently. She had some good character development, but I don't know, Nakiri's a lot more in the front recently, and I just like her cooking style, really.
And she's also fucking hilarious. No, but Megumi's just supposed to be hey, I'm your mother. I cook motherly dishes. So that's not really working for me, because I don't have that Oedipus complex.
It was good. It was good until recently, when they just sort of stopped developing her. They were oh, okay, you're just gonna have I don't know. I don't know. She hasn't been in front of she hasn't been in the forefront for
she's
a while,
just
so
there to be hey, Soma, you're so great, yay!
Yeah, no, she's just a harem member now, which is disappointing, but pretty much everyone is, so I don't know.
Wow, it's a harem show? What a surprise.
Yeah, I'm not really here for the harem. I'm here for the food. I like the cooking.
The cook-offs are fantastic.
The cook-offs are... The art on the food is, the most amazing thing ever, and the judges are generally hilarious.
Did you guys say cooking?
Yeah.
There's another cooking show this season.
Oh, no, fuck you.
It's called Sweetness and Lightning.
Wow.
Sean hates the kid, and all they've been doing is focusing on her and the other kids for the last 4 episodes, and I love it. She had another dance scene.
I fucking hated it. I hated every second that she's on the screen.
I don't know. At the most recent episode, where she's depressed all episode, it's wow, she's being a bitch kid, but it's totally understand. Sean hates kids just because he hates kids.
No, see, she was being a very realistic kid, which means I hated her even more.
Yes, exactly. See, she's being very realistic about how a normal kid would be. I can understand that, and I'm fine with it. Sean hates it to the nth degree. But the show's been good. All the cooking is really involved and fun in that episode. All the characters are great. Yagi just keeps getting better and better every time he's on screen. I love him.
No, he is.
You have to admit, the moment with her friend and the kid was really great, where they were both acting like cats.
No, actually, that was really fun. I felt nothing.
I love that. That was no. I get that.
I might actually pick this show up. This looks right down my fucking alley.
Fuck kids, they're terrible.
No, Sean, stop telling
Sean,
people to
do it.
Yeah, quote him on that.
Get more people.
Sean, come on.
No, get more people arrested and more kids just fucking destroyed.
I can hear the sirens outside our house.
I don't give a shit about those kids and their mentality.
No, but it was a great moment, because that character grew up with 3 brothers, and she knows how to take care of little kids, so she was perfect for that moment. It was a good characterization moment. But other than that, the show's just been pretty much the same. It's just a lot of cooking, a lot of fun.
Excuse you.
A lot of heartfelt moments of the dad feeling good that he's being a good dad, which I love. Every time he gets excited, it actually shows emotion on his face instead of being fucking dead.
Here's the best part, is when they reflected over the dead mother the episode before last, because...
You finally see her face, and she's so adorable.
She's absolutely fucking adorable. I didn't even mind the kid during that point because I guess that's just my thing. Death in shows works well for Sean. So,
it's like the biggest murder.
It's just like
it's so stupid. It's like if you show his character's dying, it could be.
Hey, not dying. She's already been dead for like years, dude.
Sean, given that you'll watch absolutely Garbo shows just based on how much blood and violence is in them.
Well, not blood and violence, dude. It has to be death.
How much Berserk have you been watching?
I've caught up on Berserk, of course,
wow.
and I'm enjoying it, dude. Hey, Devin, I'm enjoying it. Does that make you? Does that trigger you? Are you getting triggered?
No, it's honestly
Sean has
just
been
surprising.
saying this at random increments when we've been at the store and out and about. He's like, I'm still watching Berserk and I like it. I'm like, all right, good.
I'm actually surprised. What is it like? How is it improved?
It's
been picking up.
The animation's still shit. They've done occasionally where they cut off of the CG, but it's not. I'm not going to compliment them for being less shitty, but
yeah.
But
it's the same thing it always is. It's Berserk is good, so anything made off Berserk will be good to a certain degree. The animation's the worst part. Everything else is based off the original Berserk, so it's going to be enjoyable.
No, that he's probably correct. I just haven't. I've never read the manga.
We had this conversation last podcast, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's the exact same. What I will say about the show, though. No. They did a filler arc, or not really a filler arc, a filler episode in the early part to transition to the conviction arc because they were skipping 2 arcs from the manga. But from what I've seen, I've been just like jumping in and watching a couple minutes when Sean is watching episodes. From what I'm seeing, they're sticking pretty hard at the conviction arc, and they're doing a pretty good job. And they're doing more 2D cutaways, and the 3D animation it's more enjoyable than it was.
No, he means less shitty.
Getting better.
Yeah. So
that's a better way to phrase it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
good though.
The fact that I'm actually really enjoying it, but like Jake said, I've never read the manga, so he's probably correct in the fact that I'm just enjoying Berserk because Berserk's really well done, rather than the fucking adaptation itself.
That is one of my favorite arcs, though.
What, Conviction?
Yeah.
I got a little confused halfway through Conviction, but it's a great arc. It's still really good. Mongus, I think that's his name, the big priest.
Yeah.
He's not.
What's his
he's
name?
One of my favorite characters.
He's nuts.
Mongus.
What's his name?
Yeah,
he's nuts.
All the veins in his. Are you fucking serious? Mongus.
Humongous.
Is it pronounced it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Is that sexual harassment?
No, in the manga, the detail on his face of all the fucking veins popping whenever he's angry is so not well done in this, though, and it's pissed me off to like such an immense degree.
Wow, that's sad.
Yeah, because he looks like such a monstrosity in the manga, and he looks like a normal dude who gets angry in this. He's just got a square face. Talking about dark shows, let's go to 91 Days, Sean.
Dude,
what happened in the most recent episode? I literally don't remember.
Fuck.
Oh my god, the best friend did the best friend thing we called in like episode 1.
How's that a best friend thing?
You know what? It was different because I thought
he did betray him.
I thought the best friend was gonna be he did, but I thought he was gonna be killed for dramatic effect and to have him actually show more emotion. And they were going to do that, and then the very last second they switch it, and then they do like a switch at the very end where he fucking goes nutso because he's driven into a corner and murders the fuck out of what's his name?
Fongo, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I'm sad he's dead. He was an interesting antagonist. Well,
he's
very static, but he's also very unpredictable. So
exactly, he always kept tension up. But that was gruesome as fuck. I like that end scene. His slow descension. I feel like the slow descension, like we've seen that the best friend has been like upset about what's been going on and about how comfortable Emilio's getting for like the last couple episodes. But I feel like it was like a slow, like a very slight downward and then just drop off a cliff.
Here's the thing, though.
I wanted more of like a slow descent.
There's no way the main character is going to be abandoning his revenge, so it's all for naught. I mean, because he's still gonna end up getting his revenge at the end. Fucking the entire title card is the fucking him pointing his gun at fucking Nero. So.
Well, the point is that the best friend was like, you're getting so comfortable that you'd put someone else in the same position that made you want to take revenge in the first place.
But he didn't, though, that's Jake. The family survived. In fact, they were like put into a fucking shed or bullshit.
Best friend didn't know that because Emilia likes to hide in. So essentially, it's inadvertently Emilia's fault that he did.
Correct. And I would have, going along with the murder bone, I would have preferred if the family died because this show how fucked up this main character is to get his revenge. So.
I can't ever predict the show because they introduced this fucking like hard ass motherfucking prohibition officer that's gonna shut down the
and then
mob,
he's corrupt.
introduce him and show his family, and then immediately they fucking shut him down and make him back away from the case in the same episode. And I was like, wow, all right, I expected him to be like an antagonist for the next couple episodes, but I guess you can just like sweep my expectations.
So you were talking,
and I don't know.
You were talking about that hard-ass prohibition officer when they had previously mentioned how much of the other one is a hard-ass prohibition officer who is immediately revealed to be corrupt and working with Fango this episode too. So
yeah, and then also killed off in the same episode.
All of it.
Well, I guess we have no prohibition people. Well, I think in the time period, prohibition's about to end, so I guess it makes sense that they're doing this.
I don't fucking know.
Because they talk about it in the episode, they're like, prohibition ending is right around the corner. What else do I have in my notes? These are from like 2 episodes ago since we recording right on time. The sister's a fucking murderer.
Dude, fuck yeah.
You know, sister? That was great. I love that moment. That was still like 2 episodes ago. Again, with like, just like how the best friend had like a drop off a cliff into like the abyss, the little brother had the same kind of thing. Where he just like in one episode he went from like pragmatic and like, yeah, I have to kill my brother to save the family to I'm taking a bunch of drugs, drinking and smoking, I'm ready to do anything, I'm on the edge.
Dude, but
it's just such a quick descent.
No, dude, it works though because you really didn't have a general idea of what the brother's personality was beforehand.
You kind of did. You had basics. You had surface level.
You had very surface level shit, but then the stress got to him, and that's what caused all of that bullshit. I mean,
yeah, I'm not saying it just felt a little weird how quick it was, but they still did it well enough to where
are you saying they did kind of rush through the fact that during that one point where the brother's fighting, he wins? That was very rushed, I agree.
Yeah.
So no.
The plot just keeps moving in unpredictable directions. I still love this show. Show's great.
Yeah.
Alderahmin on the sky.
Dude, you
killed off my best character.
You say what you always said about how much you can predict this show.
Yeah, I have it on my notes right here. I'm like, every episode, there'll be moments where I'm like, wow, this show's so vanilla and standard, and then it'll just kill like 30 people on screen or kill a character you really like, and you're like, wait, never mind, what the fuck is happening? Like, every time I think the show's getting predictable, it does something different.
The way he phrased it to me is this show seems so standard that that whenever they go against this the standardness, it just fucking throws you for a loop.
Yeah, I can never predict what's gonna happen. I mean, they also have the thing where the main hero is like the smartest and the best, and like he can't ever lose. But then they may have him make the hard decision in, like, I think 2 episodes ago or 1 episode ago. And he's always in a place where he can't have real power.
Yeah, which is a technical loss, but I mean, still, he prevented his troops from dying. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard decision that could be one way.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing much really to say about that show except the night guy died and he was the fucking best, but he was so
I mean,
static.
Of course you'd like the big fucking buff guy, Jake.
I loved him, but he's just like, he was basically a sheet of paper on the screen. He was so one-dimensional.
Yeah, no. Likes big buff guys.
No, Devin, you honestly don't know how much Jake will always like the big buff guy on screen.
Mm-hmm. They're always the best. And Sean will always love the girl with the white hair and red eyes.
Hey, dude, fucking white hair's the best. It's not always red eyes, just the white hair.
Uh-huh. Okay, so speaking of white hair, Arslan Senki. Arslan has white hair. Still a good show, moving along like it should. What else? Yeah, 3. So what I said is in the last episode, the 3 armies, Arslan's army, his dad's army, and the Hermes army are all moving towards each other to a big meeting place because this is only, I think, a 12 episode season. And it's doing what Game of Thrones took 6 seasons to build up to, where it has like all these connections that everybody built, and they're finally like collaborating on a place where season 6 of Game of Thrones finally ends off on. So it's cool that they did that in 2 seasons, what Game of Thrones took in 6. It's still good. I mean,
you'd rather have shorter shows than longer ones?
No, I'm saying it did the same. It had the Game of Thrones got very
Jake,
much more deeper on an individual level. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Great. Awesome.
We did it.
Got nothing to say about Battery because I haven't watched that show. After I almost
what
had
a
an aneurysm
slacker,
last time we
Jake.
talked about it.
You're such a slacker.
It's okay. I didn't watch it either. We'll talk
Pull
about
your
it next
weight,
week.
Jake.
I'm trying. I'm still an episode behind on Cheer Boys too.
Oh man.
But Cheer Boys.
What about
is
Made
still
Boys?
Shut up. No.
Jacob, you were supposed to be watching that show.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get it through the first minute. Sorry. trying to get through the OP.
Right, well, hopefully you'll do it by the end of the season. All I have to say about Cheer Boys is that it's actually getting some drama now where characters are conflicting in their ideals and it's not just all happy, fun cheerleading shit. And it's pretty understandable drama. Like, you can understand both sides
I think
of the
this
drama.
cheer is superior. Well, I think this one is. Bump, bump,
No,
bump.
it's more of like one guy's a fucking slacker and the other guy like works way too hard.
Always side with the slacker.
To the extent of being an asshole. Well, it's like they're two extremes, but you can understand both sides.
I've never seen that dichotomy done in a sports anime before.
Yeah, I know it's standard, but it's great to have it in this show where it was not much drama before. I think I said this before, but I talked about how like in the intro you can see everybody that's on the squad, but we haven't seen half of them yet. They all joined at one time. Like after they did their big cheer performance at a festival, everybody else that's in the intro, that's in the squad, just joins all at once. Which I think I like looking back on it, instead of having like where we individually recruit all these people over time. We have fucking them all just join at once and we meet them over time while they're training, which is good. Devin, still watching Days?
Please say no.
Yes.
I didn't watch any more of it.
But you missed Wheelchair Mom.
I know. I promised you that I would give it another chance, but I still have I have other things above that I still need to watch.
It's pretty good. It's picking up more and more. The more I watch, the more I get into it. It's weird how late in the season they're giving individual members on the squad characterization.
That sounds
like that's something.
That sounds like a bad thing.
It feels like they wanted it because I'm sure it happened at this point in the manga.
The characterization in the first episode was abysmal.
You can't keep talking. You've watched one episode?
I already ranted on the previous episode.
Every time we talk about the show, you're like, oh man, that one thing in the first episode.
That's because it's the only episode I've seen.
You've met 2% of the characters in the show.
So if you need to balance that out, I gotta have like at least like one character relationship in the next like 2 episodes for this to like.
Yes, you get them almost immediately.
Now,
after
Devin,
the first episode.
here's the question to ask: is the main character still an absolute shithole?
Yeah, but he's learning.
That doesn't matter so much. Shinjuu wasn't exactly the best MC in any anime ever either.
Well, that's not fair because Evangelion's not.
But Shinjuu was what brought Evangelion down.
Right, which is exactly. No, like he ended up being good in the end, but you know.
Are you kidding me? The whole thing with Shinji is the fact that he's such a shit that makes this show.
No, I mean good as a good character. Not that I agree with any of his
exactly.
choices. No, he's fucking retarded. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll watch it. I'll see. It just bothers me so much. It bothers me so much that he just.
Dude, you have to get over it. We're like 12 episodes in.
Don't ever get over it.
Keep talking like that. It's
can't.
But I mean, the show's still good. Like I said, it uses 3D a lot in parts, but like always in small sections to where it never bugs you. It saves budget a lot that way. It's using it in like one of the smartest ways I've seen a show use.
Well,
3D.
I'm gonna talk about something that uses 3D pretty good in a second here, but go finish your shows. Finish your shows.
Oh God!
It's not a show; it's a movie.
I watched This Art Club Has a Problem 2 episodes of it. I don't like it.
Shit, I still needed. I was gonna actually watch that.
It's not my type of humor. And in minute like 3, the main chick punches a hole through the main guy's art, and then I almost just threw up all over my couch.
Here's the thing, though, Jake.
Fucking subhuman.
In the later episodes, both the student council president and the other dude ruin her art at some point. So
they're all garbage. That would just make me hate the show more.
Everybody's garbage, therefore it's status quo.
Why can't people just
destroying
talk?
Other people's art is equivalent to stomping on babies.
Why can't they just talk it out?
Wait, I don't see the problem here.
Okay. But it's just not my type of humor. It's just a different.
I can't ever understand Jake's type of humor.
I don't even know what kind of comedies I like for.
It's impossible for me to tell, so I've given up on suggesting comedies to Jake.
But I do know what I like that's cute, and that's Momo Curry still. That show's fucking
Dude, the most recent episode, I'm wondering what the fuck's gonna happen. She said it. She said how much of a creeper she was to the main character. So.
Dude, it's it's progressing. It's not like static at all anymore, where it's like, oh, she's creeping on him and he's being all shy. It's more like, oh, he's finally taking charge and she can't handle it, and now she's the one who's all shy, and then she finally tells him she's a fucking creepy ass.
But we don't know what's gonna happen after that, dude. Oh, I'm so curious. Yeah, it's right.
I know, right? Are you Momo curious?
Yeah, exactly. I'm Peach curious.
I don't get the impression from this box art that like this MC is like a stalker. Is this really what this show's about?
The MC chick?
Girl
the
is.
MC chick, yeah,
the girl is? Okay, now I get that impression.
No, the MC guy is a short cutie that every girl's like, oh, what a cutie.
Including that stupid tennis chick. Well, she's okay.
No, she's in her own tennis anime. She's in a different anime, and she sometimes
she's just coming from Prince of Tennis or some bullshit like that.
Yeah. Or Baby Steps.
Fuck
you. Guys remember Baby Steps? I sure love it. ReZero, right? That newest episode was sure something.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's gonna go. I would be really okay. So in the newest episode, apparently, according to some posts I read online, which may or may not be true, Betelgeuse possesses Subaru and takes over his body after like everything had gone so well. And apparently that happens like in the most recent version of the.
Why are they caught up? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it!
Wait, is it based off? Is this show based off a light novel? Okay, I see where this is going.
Dude.
Well, yeah, you can tell as soon as you saw the beginning of that show. You're like, well, there's a route you can take, and there's a route you can take.
Oh, please tell me it's not caught up. Fuck.
I think it might be. I think the anime might be taking their own story now.
Good thing I don't have to watch that show now.
That show's great. It's only got one episode left, so.
Oh, seriously?
It's still great. Yeah, it's 24 episodes.
Perfect, because maybe they'll just quit until the manga gets really far ahead.
Maybe, who knows? But it's still great. I mean, we have fucking tons of Felix characterization, and he's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Even though Japan loves to draw girls and call them boys.
Dude, you gotta get that trap demographic.
It's so...
It seems like a very large demographic is what's so odd.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's just... Then just draw...
Sean knows because he's part of that demographic.
I'm not part of that demographic. Excuse you.
Cutie girl and say it's a boy. It's just the weirdest thing.
Are you not down with chicks with dicks? Or
no, man.
Stop doing this to me.
We went over this way before we actually started recording. I am not a fan of Shad Base.
No, it's fine. They can put my butt anytime. I'm all open.
I'm gonna do my longest
speaking of open dribbling assholes, Taboo Tattoo, how's that going?
Oh.
I stopped when Wesker showed up.
Okay, here's what they did that made me super happy. It's not a good thing. It's more like, hey, they got rid of shit characters. So I've hated 3 characters throughout this entire fucking anime. I despised the shit out of them. They killed the childhood friend, and they also killed fucking BB.
Wait, they killed the childhood friend?
Yeah, they did. Fuck yeah, right?
BB? Okay, that's actually great.
Right?
Because she didn't do anything. She just sat around.
Exactly. She was an absolute shit. But then they also killed BB, who was the edgelord that fucking...
Wesker.
Yeah, he was sure. Wesker as a good guy, if Wesker was even more overpowered. Yeah, I know that's hard, but he was fucking so bullshit. I hated BB.
Yeah, if BB was on the screen, everybody else was...
Yeah, no, here's what happened. Okay, so they introduced this great female antagonist where she was literally just killing the shit out of the American forces, just like no mercy.
Like established characters.
Yeah, they were establishing her, and then she was just kicking their shit, and then her and BB start fighting, and then BB's just like, oh, you used to like me, and then she starts blushing, and bullshit ensues because of that. I don't want to see this badass female character just dribble all over herself because this shitty character's on screen. No, he died. He died, and that was great.
Hey, remember when the middle schooler got crucified?
Dude, that was great too.
Wow.
He's the last... Unfortunately, he'll never die because he's the main character. But if they killed off...
Which is weird because he's bled like 17 liters.
Yeah, no, he got crucified with a fucking, like, bunch of stakes made out of stone or dirt or bullshit. But no.
Yeah, she turned into an earthbender.
Yeah, no, it was dumb.
Which show is this?
It's absolute garbage. Don't watch it.
It's called...
I was gonna say, I thought you guys had stopped watching it as of like last episode.
No, it has a habit of going to the climax and then just joking everything off. Ha 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 ha. Lesbians, right? Lesbians. Up, all the attention is gone because of this stupid joke. No.
It's like if someone built up. It's like if you had a EDM song that built up the fucking like drop for like 4 minutes and then just played like Take On Me.
Dude, I'd actually watch that.
Awesome.
I'd actually listen to that.
Bullshit.
No, but it's such a terrible show. Don't watch this shit. Don't ever watch this shit. But they did kill off two of the.
Should you watch Taboo Tattoo?
No, fuck you.
No.
No, never. But then they kept BB going by having the main character inherit his fucking memories, so we still had to deal with his fucking bullshit.
Oh, that's like Akame got killed too, where he inherits his suit.
No.
Everything's
well, but you understand that the suit guy, what was his name? He was fucking great.
Aniki. His name.
Yeah, it wasn't that, but that's what the main character called him, and that was fucking great character. The difference is this character is absolute garbage. So, no, just don't watch Taboo Tattoo. Never watch Taboo Tattoo. That's all I have to say about that bullshit.
I think I'm an episode behind on Servamp, which I'm going to talk about now, which is a great transition. Thank you very much. Servamp has still been going. It had this weird moment where now they're trying to save one of the Bishi boys that joined the squad because he's like trapped in this like millionaire's tower. And now they're doing this bank heist bullshit, which is a weird genre switch. The main guy's vamp got all his emotions hurt and regressed into a crystal ball. So that happened. Who's the scientist from Soul Eater?
Scientist? Oh fuck. He's like
the one with the screws in his neck.
Oh, it's like a Frankenstein bullshit. Dr. Stein, I think.
Design, yeah, his exact design except without the like excluding all like the stitches and bolts, but like other than that his exact design is in this show.
That's funny.
And
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, Dr. Stein was great though from Soul Eater.
Yeah, but it's a completely different personality.
I like that show.
He's this eccentric scientist guy who likes to test on people. He's fine. He's not much of anything, but he's very one-dimensional. Every character in the show is almost too colorful. Like, every character is just this, like, bright fucking color. But it's still just junk food. There's, again, like I say every time I talk about this show, there's not really much to it. It's decent.
How homoerotic is it? Would you say on a scale to 1 to 10?
Like a 3.
That's not that bad.
Really not all that much. It has moments where, but it's like it's well written homoerotic.
Like Free.
Picked up again.
I want to stress this because we fucking in episode 2 shit all over me. I am fine with any fucking God, why can't I say it? Homosexual, anything like that.
Are you talking about yaoi?
Yes, basically, just dicks and dicks.
Dicks on dicks on dicks.
I just want it to be written well. As long as it's written well and doesn't feel like someone's like fucking DeviantArt fan fiction, I'm fine with it. Like, anyway.
But no, Jake, we both liked Free, right? Yeah, Free was good.
Except for the badly written shit.
Wow, Jake hates gays confirmed.
Alright, well, Jojo, right? Jojo, how's Jojo going? They introduced one of the best villains in the entire series.
And they killed one of the shittiest characters in the entire series.
I think they did that a lot of justice. Because it's supposed to be like this. Sean hates Shokugeki, so watching it with him just ruined all tension for me, but I had already seen it, so it's fine. But they did the tension of like Shokugeki like running away, his face is all caved in, his brain is all fucked up, and he's running away from the villain, like trying desperately to get to Josuke so he can get healed and like protect his mom and dad. And they did the drama of it really well. Like it was almost not word for word, but like almost felt exactly like how I felt reading it in the manga. Kira's great. Every moment with Kira,
he's pretty good.
Killer Queen, they fixed his design so it doesn't look like shit anymore. Or I'm sorry, Deadly Queen. A Sheer Heart Attack's in there now. I expected for some reason because Sheer Heart Attack's like this tiny toy tank that has a skull for a face. I think because in one of the JoJo games, he has like a Saturday morning cartoon Skeletor voice, but in this, he's got a very deep voice. Yeah, exactly. He-Man.
Dude, that would be a lot better if it was fucking Skeletor.
Yeah, right? I think it fits it better. He had a deep voice in this, and I'm not sure I really liked it. Finally, they show Cell off in this. Cell finally appears in this. Or Baby Cell, I should say, which is in the form of Echoes Act 3. JoJo's still great. Not really much else to say. It's part 4. We're getting to the really like dark part of part 4, and I think they're doing it really well.
Everything's going good for me and JoJo because they killed off the shitty character. They introduced this great antagonist, so everything's going good.
Yeah, Kira's great. He's such a good Kira.
I hate his name. I fucking hate his fucking name. Why would you name the main antagonist Killer?
It's surprising how many people I've introduced that pun to.
Really? They didn't know?
They just never got that before.
Dude, I straight up told you that as soon as I met him. I'm like, hey, Jake, his name is Killer. And I hope you realize that in the stupid murder mystery.
He sounds bad.
Dude, he's guaranteed to blow your mouth.
Okay, here's the thing, is that the murderer's name, it's become a murderer mystery at this point for most of the characters, right? And so they named the main antagonist Killer. How dumb is that?
No, they didn't do that. They named him
Fuck
Kira.
You know it's Killer.
What?
Okay, first of all, R's and L's are the same, so it's Killa. Killa.
I think that's racist, Sean.
It's very racist.
You can't say Killa, dude. Only they can use it.
You're right. Fuck!
Only they can use that word. Does anyone else have any shows they need to talk about this season?
Not a show, but while we're talking about dumb antagonist names, the main antagonist in Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn is called Full Frontal.
Ooh, nice!
Jesus Christ. That's like a Bond villain fucking name.
Oh, Full
Pussy
Frontal.
Galore is his fucking sidekick.
Full Frontal, it's like,
Tell me all the weapons for his Gundam are in the front.
I
He's got
wish.
like no back-mounted
He's
weapons.
just got one gigantic weapon in the center of his mouth.
Or his Gundam has no weapons and he fights fully naked.
Full Frontal.
Okay. So, Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, what?
I watched Kizumonogatari.
I did not. Don't talk to me about it. I'm waiting for the second one to be, like, available. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I want to watch them both at the same time.
There's 3, right?
Fuck! Oh, no!
Just watch the first one. What's wrong with
I
you?
will. I have it downloaded, just like Jacob, but
Okay,
fuck me.
I won't give you spoilers because, I mean, that would be a dick move, but, I mean, you could read it all. Anyways, the fucking...
Alright, if you had to rate it in terms of a color, what color would you rate it as?
Color?
Fuck that.
Yeah, would you say it's like a bright pink or like a beige
No, it's like
or like an eggshell
it's
white?
like an orange. But that's only because
Alright.
I'm thinking of the color palette of the show. What a weird way to rate things.
Wait, no one talked about orange, by the way.
Dude, I can talk about Orange. Devin dropped it because he read the fucking manga or light novel or that bullshit.
No, I didn't.
The
I didn't
mango,
read
because
it.
we're
I
talking
spoiled
about
it for
orange.
myself. I just read what the ending was.
Wow.
So, in Orange, everything's going fucking peachy. Everybody's like, oh hey, let's all work together. No, it's not fucking Momo Curry. It's not a fucking Momo Curry pun if that's what you're thinking, Jake.
In orange, everything's going.
Okay, that's fair. That's fucking fair. Okay, but no, everything's going good. The main they're trying to make that fucking suicidal guy less depressed. The main character's still... Okay, here's the thing. Is no matter what, the main character... You know how you said before, hey, it's an alternate universe, that doesn't matter? Well, still, the main character in the future should still look back and say, hey, look at all these fun times I had with my actual husband, and all of this fun moments I had. I'm going to be depriving fucking alternate universe self all of those moments, but she's still like, fuck it, let's not get that guy to suicide.
Yeah, dude. No, that's my problem with the show. Like, that's why I read the ending. I wanted to know what happened. I wanted to know if they ever resolved it.
Here's the thing, is that guy's fucking amazing. I would want to fucking marry that guy rather than the fucking suicidal guy. He's like the biggest bro. No, it's not, because that guy's the biggest bro. He does a lot more shit than the main character does in regards to that one dude that they're trying to prevent from killing himself.
Wait, but marrying a suicidal person is like the best business strategy.
It's the best business
because
strategy.
You get married, they kill themselves, and you get all their assets.
No prenup.
I mean, unless they're fucking like high school age, and I mean, then you get nothing.
Yeah, so
I mean, then I guess you get their saved up allowance money, but
I was gonna say what Jacob's saying is that the main character of the show is a cold bitch.
No, she kind of is. Well, I mean, if you can count like the typical Japanese girl of I'm so reserved and I'm blushing all the fucking time, but
well, Sean. Aren't you glad she isn't gonna marry him?
She's totally gonna marry the suicidal bullshit guy, but when Shouwa, the other guy that she married in the future alternate universe, is so much better. Dude, I'd fucking marry that guy. That guy is like the best.
Yo, listen, I know you have a murder boner, but it's weird how big your boner is for this.
Dude, I got a big boner for Shouwa, not the suicidal guy.
It's interesting how this show is playing with multiple universes. It's very similar to DBZ, you know?
Do you want to go on DBZ rant? Did you actually watch that bullshit?
I didn't finish talking about Kizu.
Dude, do it.
Yeah. So it was amazing. It was pretty much up there on my film list. Not like I don't know. It was pretty fucking good. So
Devin.
So what they
not like Ponyo territory.
I mean Ponyo was probably one of the worst out of the
Let's just fucking hurt.
Yeah, no. Ponyo was good. All of Studio Ghibli's films are good. It's just like out of all the Studio Ghibli films, if you're gonna pick one to be like the best,
Princess Mononoke.
The best, like I definitely
Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty good, but like I definitely wouldn't put Ponyo up there. I'm sorry, Jake. I loved the visuals in Ponyo. I liked the story. I just don't know if it's the best. Anyways, Kizu was really good. And they used 3D very well. So they used 3D for like all the backgrounds, like pretty much like literally all of them. But the characters had like really high budget animation on them, which was awesome. Like it was a very cool visual thing, I think. Maybe not for everyone, I guess.
Here's the thing.
It's 3D. And they don't like try to hide the 3D, which is like I think it's interesting, but like I don't know.
Did they do this Shaft abstract nonsense? Because that's the most important question.
Yeah, no, they still did that.
Good. I need my Shaft.
Yeah, no, like all the shots are like framed in like very like parallel, like centered, like sort of those weird Shaft shots, and then like the weird ones where there's like no depth and stuff like that. Yeah, that's all there.
Do they still do the good job of animating it as if it was the first-person view of, well, not first-person, but as if it were to detail Araragi's standpoint?
They do have actual first-person shots. I'm pretty sure.
Well, but that's the best part. Is in Owari Monogatari, what's the best part is
like
that.
You mean the little cards in between where like they have like a internal
No,
monologue?
I'm talking about its animated. Say, if we were to go, here's my two examples I can give you. If we were to go to when Araragi was fighting the Rainy Devil, it was all super colorful to emphasize the pain fucking he was feeling when he was getting his intestines ripped out.
That shit was good.
Spoiler.
And also in Owari Monogatari, he couldn't remember the names of those what those people looked like. He could only remember those names, so that's what they were. It's just floating names.
There wasn't anything like as like jarring as that, but it was like still very like it wasn't like that, I would say, but it was still very like intense with like the emotions to where like you could like take away the dialogue and like still like get a general feel for like the scenes. Like I think Shaft is like very good at doing that.
Shaft is one of my favorite studios. I've got like several, but
now as much as I love Monogatari, I would love to see them do an original IP again.
Really?
Madoka was fantastic.
Well,
Madoka was Madoka based off something? No, I think
no. It was written by Gen Urobuchi though. So I mean, anything. He's my second favorite writer. So
I would love to see them do something original again.
Wasn't it an adaptation of War and Peace?
What?
Eat shit.
Yeah.
What?
Madoka. I thought it was an adaptation of War and Peace.
No. What?
No, War and Peace is the one about the Russians.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about War and Peace from Sky High.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't understand this bullshit.
I thought you were talking about the.
Guys,
I thought you were talking about the novel from Tolstoy.
Guys,
War
I forgot
and Peace.
a show. I forgot to talk about a show.
Okay, let Devin finish if he has anything else to say.
Oh,
okay,
still,
Kizu, 8 out of 10, I'd say.
Wow.
I said a color, not a number.
No,
orange out of 10?
Blue out of 10.
Blue out of... no, I gave it orange out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
You're going all the way to orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems rather low, Devin. I don't know if I'm going to want to watch it after that.
I don't understand how this color rating system works.
I don't get it.
Guys, did you know Persona 5 prequel animation came out?
Yeah, no, I did actually.
Yeah, I saw
Jake,
that.
we can watch that at any point because it's on fucking
That
Crunchyroll.
sucks because I already watched it.
Oh, you fucking shit. I'm gonna avoid it until the fucking games come out. I don't want to see anything. I want to go in that game and not know what the fuck's going on, and that's how it should be.
So that's the thing, is now I know what the fuck's
going on. Bad idea.
That's fine. It's the way that they're doing this angle of like thievery is very interesting.
Okay.
It's from my perspective, it's totally fucked up what they're doing to people, but I can see how it wouldn't be. You're gonna see all their God, I was about to say stands, their personas. I've already seen the official art for every one of the main cast persona, but they're just so fucking well designed. I already know who my main. If it's another 3-person cast that you can have in your party, I already know who from the main cast.
Okay, so the buff guy and the animal.
It's sadly, and there's the fox guy too, who's got the
Okay, you know, Jake,
really cool
I've
persona.
Personally tried to avoid everything about Persona, and I was just throwing random bullshit that tailors to your taste.
Their personas are
so
cool.
I got it right. The buff guy and the animal. Seriously? Yeah, oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me?
I was always gonna pick the buff guy, but I didn't think I'd like the animal because I never liked using Teddy, but his persona is so cool. It's just
Jake,
so cool.
I'd like you to know I've seen 0 things about Persona, and I still guess that.
You should look up their personas. They're so fucking... Oh my god, they're beautiful.
I'm not gonna look up shit, dude.
The chicks is by far the weakest in my opinion, but it's whatever. The personalities are cool too. I mean, the animation's great. It's fun and it's a cool condensed story. It was really good. It has a lot of good music and shit from the show, and they all have their little intro scenes with the harsh red background and everything that you've seen in trailers before. But yeah, it was a great little cool animation thing that they did that really got me more hyped for the.
Here's
game.
What we do need to look up, speaking of games that are turning into fucking animes, is I want to start on FF15, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, are you gonna play it? Yeah. Well, exactly. We might as well do our research.
If it ever comes out. If it ever comes out.
Yeah, no, delay it all. I don't give a shit about delays, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's get into news.
Wait! I never... What? Okay, no, we can skip me. The entire thing. Everybody got their week except me, and we can do that. That's fine.
No, do your shows.
Okay.
Okay, so
we care about you, Sean.
No, it's fine. You don't need to care about me. Okay, so let's do this quick, like we always try to do. Amanchu, I dropped Scuba Yuri because there wasn't enough girls kissing girls. So
it is a problem.
It's a huge problem, dude.
Yuri. Scuba a little bit of
Yuri show, and there's not even Yuri. What the fuck?
I mean, like, right? Why would you even bother with that bullshit? So I dropped it. Because I needed my girls macking on each other, or at least having sexual tension, and there was nothing. So I dropped that. Let's keep going.
Was there scuba?
Yes, there was a lot of scuba.
Oh, I saw the face that one of the chicks makes. That dumb face.
Which one? Is it where they just draw her cartoonish face just all the time, where it's like a complete, perfect circle, and then bullshit expressions on the middle? Yeah.
It's so good. I love it.
That's... I mean, I guess if you want to care about that girl, but I'm in there for the girl-on-girl action, man. And there was none.
Just watch porn!
Dude!
Just watch
You're
porn.
right, I should watch Sakura Trick. I am so sad that I've never watched Sakura Trick yet. Keep going. Let's go to Qualidea Code. I'm still watching it because it's the queue and I need...
It's Qualidia, by the way. It's Qualidia Code.
Whatever. Quality Code. Quality. No, it's quality. Quality. Quality Code. It's exactly what I thought. Hey, everybody's bullshit. The world's not real, and they're just brainwashed to look at the different universe. And then nobody's died, which is the most bullshit part, is because they killed off characters. But no, they just turned on to the enemy side, and they look like enemies, but in fact the world's not real. Bullshit. I hate that. Need more murders. Need more killings.
So from what you're saying, that show has absolutely no stakes whatsoever.
Well, it seemed like there was, but then there wasn't. So yes, you're right.
Cool.
So we already talked about Orange. That was a thing. I don't think we talked too much about Re:Zero. Do you want to get back on that? Do you have anything else to say, Jake?
I said it. Yeah, I just said Felix is getting good characterization. I never think we talked about the whale fight on the podcast.
No, we didn't. The whale fight was really good, honestly. Though it can all be skipped. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah, there wasn't much to it. They killed the whale.
They did it. Yep. The whale's dead.
They beat the shit out of that whale. There was like at least like 10 straight minutes of that whale just getting cut by like.
I mean,
like he gets cut to shit.
Not to mention that one swordsman guy is just completely inconsistent on his power. Because the fact that what was the thing that he did at the end where he just fucking tore that whale apart when he could have done that in the beginning?
I don't know, man. He pulled out his
dick and then it's just like, hey, for my wife, and Harame.
Oh, he's repping it.
Dead meat.
Of course. No, I think the best part of the fucking whales arc basically was the episode before they actually start fighting the whale when Subaru's ringtone goes off to the whale.
Why does everybody like that so much?
It's such good atmosphere when they did it. It was fucking incredible. And then the whale didn't live up to that terrifying hype.
Rem's still the best girl. Ram's still great because she appears in the most recent episode again.
I'd ram her Ram. What?
No, dude. Exactly. Keep going. Fucking... Okay, let's go back to porn.
You're right there, Sean?
HXH. What is that? Hybrid X Heart? Here's the... it's basically porn. But here's the most bothersome thing about it, is that they introduced, like, this middle school character that helps the main character throughout the entire thing, like, organize shit. She's basically her secretary, while he fucks the other main girls in order to do his main bullshit, because it gives him more power. In other words, sex equals... In this stupid show, sex equals physical power against the enemy. And then...
Is this Fate Stay Night?
I mean, basically.
I mean...
But here's the thing. In the most recent episode, they were like, hey, you know what? We're gonna turn the middle school girl into your new member of your team, so you can fuck her to give her power now. I'm like... This is fine for Japanese, but I don't think this translates to the Western audience that much, because he's still gonna be fucking sexing this middle school girl. So, thanks, porn. You're doing great.
Thanks,
porn.
Everyone stand up, raise your arms, and say, thanks, porn.
Oh.
Thanks, porn.
Yeah.
Adrian's awake.
Sleep tight.
Porn. Sleep tight, porn. Okay. Here's the thing. I got 2 more shows. Only 2. Twin Star Exorcist pulled a complete shonen bullshit. Let's do it in order. Actually, I have a text. Twin Star Exorcist. A hole punched is in the stomach of the main character. Like, literally, you remember Kung Pao? Have you ever seen that shit? Where the guy gets a literal hole
on the ground back there.
Yeah, exactly. That happens to the main character, and then he's just like, no. And then bullshit happens because of his stupid determination, which heals it up completely.
Go scary.
No, that's later, Jake. That's later. No, I mean, his stomach's still... It got a hole, but then he heals it up completely because of his determination. You know how bullshit shonens are.
Sounds like you don't like Undertale.
And then they have a stupid blow trading session where they're just literally just PNGs of them punching each other with, like, shaking screens. You know how that bullshit that they do?
Wait, you mean a GIF? Because the PNG is still...
Okay, imagine one PNG shaking back and forth of one person punching another, and then it goes to the other person.
Oh, so they're not even moving?
No,
Oh, it's a power struggle.
No. That comes later, Jake. It's literally just a PNG of, hey, let's have a picture of this one dude punching the enemy, and then let's shake it around a bunch, and then let's have a PNG of the enemy punching the main dude, and let's shake it out a bunch, and let's do that 5 fucking times or something, and then let's call that an anime. And then after that, the main character fucking, like, stumbles over, and then a bunch of bullshit spirits come up and pick him up so he can't fall over. There's no fucking precedence to this.
They weren't literally there, by the way.
What? They were literally there. They were like, hey.
No, they weren't. That's the thing that shonens do, where it's saying that he has all those people depending on him and they're
okay,
they weren't
but they're fucking talking. I think they were talking. Were they talking, Jake?
Yeah, that happens all the time.
I fucking hate shonens, man. Because then they support the main character, and then he and the main antagonist do a power struggle where it's literally just their fists touching each other with a bunch of effects, and then let's choose arbitrarily because of this plot, this character wins when they fly apart. Bullshit. And then of course he doesn't even kill the main enemy because it's a fucking shonen and they can't kill bullshit. And the enemy just falls into a pit just looking completely fine. Fucking hate shonens.
So what happened to the enemy? Did they just?
He just fell into the pit, and that was that, dude.
Is he just eternally in the abyss? Because that's.
I mean, he's probably just gonna crawl back out.
Well,
no, I mean, right?
Anything else?
Let's go back this. Did I talked about porn, and then Illya. Illya's great.
Oh God.
You already talked about
it. Dude. No. The only thing I want to say about Illya is, have you ever wanted to see a stuffed animal, like, do a magical girl transformation?
Bleach does it.
Are you kidding me? Bleach does a stuffed animal.
Sure.
Fucking Cone.
Pretty sure he does, like, a
doesn't Madoka do a stuffed animal and do something?
No.
Yeah,
no.
In the movies.
Oh, you're right. The fucking, Charlotte, is that her name?
Yeah.
Either one that kills, the one that takes mommy's head off.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't want to talk about that.
Dude.
Yeah, hey Jake, are you still triggered about
that? Dude, she always got so ahead in life, and then...
Yeah, that's your fault for liking manga.
Yeah, no, it's a bad idea.
Alright, well, Madoka's trash.
Ooh, well, you're completely wrong, and everybody will disagree with you here.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before.
Homura is...
Fuck Jake.
We're gonna ignore that Jake said that and move on.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sean, talk about
this. Okay, well, let's just get past Illya, because I actually realized I had watched something else. I had watched the Girls on Panzer movie, and that was the fucking best shit ever. Wow. Okay, well, what... Okay, Devin, what do you know about Girls on Panzer, dude?
It's a lollybait show like Cancole is.
You're wrong. It's just a cute girl doing cute things except tank fights instead of the normal activities.
Right.
I mean, cute things are the tank fights.
Yeah, imagine exactly.
Tank fights.
Imagine a slice of life of the standard cute girls doing cute fiends slice of life, and then instead it was just tank fights because it's slice of life cross sports anime, except the sports is tank fightings.
Why do they wear schoolgirl uniforms?
Yes, because it's a class.
Dude,
what? So
they're in a fucking high school. How are they not going to be wearing school uniforms when they're schoolgirls?
You see, because they're in the military.
No, they're not.
Why are they?
Because it's a sport. That's the thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Thanks for listening.
Yeah,
guys.
and that movie was fucking incredible. Everybody that's seen that movie fucking thinks so. It's got good ratings and bullshit. I dare you guys to watch that and say that shit's bad. Okay. It's fucking fantastic.
Okay.
Girls on Panzer Film, watch it right now.
I can't. We're doing this podcast, but you know,
guys,
I got your recommendation, Sean.
Yeah, do it, fucker.
Guys, this is relevant to everything. Oh no,
no, that's it, dude.
Ahead, sorry.
I could talk about it, but I don't want to spoil the best parts of the films. So let's. If Devin's gonna actually watch it, I'll hold it back.
Okay.
Are you actually gonna watch it, you mother?
Sure, dude, I'll watch it.
Dude, do it, and then that's fine. Fine. We're gonna do this, and then I'm done.
Guys, I know this is relevant, but they gave Professor Oak an Aeolin form.
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Out of your mouth, but...
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
They gave Professor Oak an Aeolin form. He's got long hair and he's black now.
That's cool, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Too many hours out on the way.
Is he like a Rasta man?
Yeah. Here I am, I am singing man. Okay, guys, let's go to news, right? Yeah.
Okay, we better.
Only an hour and a half in, we finally got to news. We're gonna
blitz through news, yeah.
Yeah, let's touch on only things that fucking matter.
So, alright, there's no news this week.
Oh wait, did you say only things that matter? Okay, so Bleach manga gets live action starring Sota Fukushi.
Who could allow this to happen?
Who could have foreseen this tragedy?
Guys, what two people in big old ball suits are gonna play the orange-haired girl's tits?
Sorry, I'm sorry. One more time.
What was that?
I'm assuming that because her tits are so huge and bleached that they're gonna need two separate actors in ball outfits to play each individual boob.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they should just kill themselves.
Yeah, no. I hope that fucking theater house burns down. And then that's what we have to deal with, is the aftermath.
Just because they're getting paid to do bleach.
Exactly. Teach them a fucking lesson. Don't you do that bullshit.
Never
even
do
do
it
it.
again. I hope it ends as disappointingly as the manga does. Okay, so 2017, we've already talked about this on the podcast, I think. Godzilla anime.
Did, and I was talking about how bullshit those arms are. Wait.
Animated by Polygon. It's the
Wait, Gen Urobuchi's actually in charge of the writing?
Yeah. Penned by Gen Urobuchi.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to actually watch this bullshit.
Animated by Polygon Pictures.
Okay, I'll watch it. Anything by Gen Urobuchi.
You're saying the Godzilla, you said?
Yeah, 2017, Godzilla.
So do you think they're gonna kill Godzilla because Gen Urobuchi's in charge of it?
God, I hope so. That'd be dope. And then all his kids come out of his fucking
Yeah,
coffin.
that'll happen.
Dope.
We find out Godzilla's a Hydra. His heads just grow back. Hail Hydra.
Dude, I'm still waiting for wasn't there supposed to be a Godzilla movie this year?
Yeah. I think it already came out.
Did it?
Yeah, it's already out.
Oh,
No.
shit.
I mean, I don't know about it in American theaters, but...
Yeah, it's
that was the Hideaki
Oh,
Anno
okay.
one.
Yeah.
You mean Shin Godzilla?
Yeah, Shin Godzilla.
Why the fuck are they getting all these crazy writers for Godzilla?
Because Godzilla is a great property.
Yeah.
It's also Hideaki Anno, so fuck off.
What? I wasn't insulting him.
Okay.
No, okay, it's fine, Sean. It's fine.
Godzilla.
It's fine, Sean. Yeah.
No big deal. Do you guys know Studio 4 Degrees Celsius?
No.
4.c.
No.
It's an anime studio.
Never heard of
them. I can't remember. I don't know how to say the studio's name, but it's basically Studio 4 Degrees Celsius is how it's fucking written.
Sounds pretty cool.
Animates the fight sequence in episode of the Amazing World of Gumball TV series.
Okay.
There's a fight sequence.
Hey, I saw that
listen,
actually.
Listen. Yeah, so it's a Cartoon Network show.
Yeah.
The Amazing World of Gumball, which is actually a decent show from what I understand.
God, no, Jake, you have the worst taste in all shows.
Jake.
They're current cartoons and they're widely regarded as good.
Is this the two mothers fighting each other? But then I've actually seen that on YouTube, so we're good.
Yeah, and they've had
It was typical American view of anime. Hey, let's make this shonen bullshit. So
yeah, basically, but it's still cool that anime studios.
Yeah, but it's fucking shonen. Concentrate on something else.
Doesn't matter. It's still a cool cooperation between the two mediums. Did any of you guys ever play Grand Blue Fantasy, the mobile game?
Gross.
No.
Nope.
It's getting a TV anime series that premieres in January.
That sounds awful.
Dude, the mobile game inspired animes crack me up.
Don't you ever presume to think that I play mobile games? Except for that one time I played Brave Frontier for like a year.
I played Love Live.
That was different.
Oh, guys.
That was fantastic.
It's so...
God.
It's so weird that we were talking about Akame Got Killed earlier, because the Akame Got Killed manga ends in its 15th volume.
Oh, wow.
It should have ended.
Here's the thing, is I've heard the endings bullshit in the manga, too. From people that are reading it.
Yeah,
so.
Can we have a 10 Years of Semen, sort of ending?
Dude, let's do it.
The best kind of ending.
10 years of Esda Seaman.
Oh.
I'm really hoping my mic picked up that gnarly fart I just laid.
Dude, I tried earlier, but my mic didn't pick it up. It's sad. But yeah, it's finally ending. Apparently the final arc began in 2014, and we're finally done with it now. Which is so interesting that the show fucking ended so far before the manga did.
Yeah, that's so kind of crazy. It's like another...
It never really happens that much of a difference.
It's like a Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, but... To be fair to Full Metal Alchemist, the author told them what she said the ending was going to be, then they animated it, and then she changed her mind.
Good!
Oh, seriously? Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was that much
for Brotherhood by
dichotomy.
Is the artist of Full Metal Alchemist actually a girl? Am I just bullshit?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's the artist of Full Metal Alchemist. She also
Dude, that's what I was about to say, is how much similar the art style of Arslan Senki is to Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
I'm sure
the
we've
main
talked about this
chick?
before.
Your manga was pretty good.
Yeah, the main
for
chick
a girl.
looks very much like Al. Yeah, and he made that same joke last
Good.
time.
Nice.
We're consistent then. It's all good.
Guys, there's gonna be a new sports show.
Wow.
This one's about rugby. It's called All Out. It reveals more of its cast. It has a debut on October 6th. It actually looks pretty interesting. The art style's interesting. It looks like it's.
Can we just call it Rugs Out?
It's a fucking.
Can we call it Rugs Out instead?
I actually don't have that. Wait, hold on. Shiro Amores Amaze. It doesn't say the fucking people behind it, or at least I didn't see that in the article. I'm not sure, but the art style looks really good, and it looks like it's gonna be good. So we'll see. The review is October 6th, so I'm gonna fucking watch the shit out of that. Speaking of Raid Zero, 5BP Games develops Raid Zero video game.
That's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be shit. I don't imagine how you can make it a video game after this. So I mean,
yeah, it hasn't revealed the platform or the release date. We just know that it's
why.
happening. So that's interesting. I don't know what the fuck it's even.
It's a mobile game.
Yes.
Oh, also, and speaking of earlier when we talked about anime people working on, God, Jesus Christ, English cartoons. Studio Trigger animator Takafumi Hori works on latest episode of Steven Universe.
Fuck you. I don't give a
moving
shit.
on.
I watched.
What is wrong with you?
I watched that episode. It wasn't that great. Like they
Good.
just cut the frame rate, and the animation was more on model. It was less like stretchy than what Steven Universe usually is, and it was pretty good animation. But all they did was cut the frame rate too, so it didn't look all that great, which is weird from a Trigger animator.
Are you kidding me? Trigger doesn't go for prettiness, it goes for cartooniness.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just it didn't really feel like it was a different animator. It felt like it was just another animator, like one of the animators of the show playing around. So it didn't really even feel that necessary to do in the first place. Next is Tiger Mask W Wrestling Anime Reveals Voice Cast Roles October premiere. All I care about is that Tiger Mask is a wrestling anime that's coming out in October.
Sounds pretty dope.
And you get to see a bunch of the cast. Yeah, it looks fucking awesome. Yeah, so it's gonna be. Does it say the Toei Animation's new Tiger Mask W? So it's Toei. Yeah, apparently it's gonna be a relatively long show, and the art style looks great. So, and I think we just fucking blitzed.
Dude, good.
We're behind on news because we are recording this podcast on time, so we're probably a couple days behind.
What about Sound Euphonium Season 2 premieres on October 5th? Nobody?
Dude, are you still into that?
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, and I said the only way they can redeem it is more Yuri.
Well, I mean, they're getting a whole second season. So
Yay.
Maybe they might.
Yay.
Yeah, everyone's hype. Old shows people are watching, go. We already talked about most of them.
Oh, fuck, you're right. I did, because the girls on Panzer...
It's like I said that or something, you idiots. I was like, hey, we probably shouldn't talk about this here, and you're like, no, let's do it, Jake.
I didn't spoil.
Idiot.
I didn't spoil. I'm still making my way through No Game No Life.
Dude, let's hear it.
What just happened? Yeah. Where you at? Tell us all about it. Dead silence? Great. Okay.
The elf girl. What was it?
They lost it. She lost it in a game of chess or something.
When I say I'm making my way through it, it's like I watched an episode last week.
Good job.
So glacial.
Yeah, that's a good adjective.
You're like an iceberg slowly crashing into the depression that show's not going to get a season.
Oh,
fuck you,
yeah,
Jake.
so.
You know that's the one that hurts the most to me.
Lost the chess game.
Remember that movie's coming out.
They're doing a movie?
Oh yeah, the chess game.
They are, but it might be a retelling. It's not sure. We're not sure.
Episode 2 of this podcast, we talked about.
Exactly.
Was it one of those quick news blurbs though?
Yeah, it was exactly that.
Yeah.
No, we talked about it at length, and I was like, maybe they're trying to see if it's good enough for a season 2, and we're like, wow.
And then I was like, hey, I'll spend money on that bullshit just so I can get this season 2. But then it ended there, and it was rather quick.
And then Jacob shut everybody up, and he was like, guys, I'm glad we had this meaningful conversation. I'm sure I'll remember it for years.
Just buy all the awful merch they release.
Dude,
I did buy some.
I just want a keychain of what's her name? The little
Shiro? Are you fucking kidding me?
Her name's not Shiro. That's the main guy. You dumb.
Are you kidding me?
Sora and Shiro, you're right. Shiro.
What? Oh, I'm a big No Game No Life fan. My name is Jake, and I can't remember the two main fucking characters.
I just want a keychain of Shiro doing the thumbs up with the cherry on her finger.
You mean... Okay. You wouldn't even remember that if you fucking didn't see it whenever my background was on. Jake's a fake fan of No Game No Life. I hope everybody realizes that.
Sean watches garbage and plays dumb Hearthstone remakes on his phone that are anime.
Do you want to start that now? Okay, let's do it. This game is basically a Hearthstone remake, except it's more anime, so of course I started...
You're actually going into it?
No, dude. It's basically exactly what I'm about to say. It's a... You know Hearthstone? Imagine you make it a little more anime and put it on a phone. That's this game. And I've been spending, like, countless hours on this bullshit. And I've been enjoying it. That's it.
Sounds fulfilling.
That's all of it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. He fucking will just be playing it while talking to me. It's the fucking worst. What was I gonna say? Oh, never mind. Okay, so let's go to
questions.
Anyone else got any old shit they want to talk about? Adrian, are you still awake?
Do the questions.
Yeah, I am.
Wait, Adrian, you're still here?
Yeah, believe it or fucking not.
All right, let's do that.
I was setting up the noose, but the rafter snapped in two. So.
Before we go on to questions, I actually have a question of my own.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I really want to buy, like, a red Trump hat that says "Make Anime Great Again."
Yeah.
But I couldn't find it anywhere.
That's gonna be a dead meme soon.
Make it then,
dude.
Yeah,
but that's the thing is, I want to get it before it dies.
You gotta commemorate this 2016.
What, the hat or Trump?
If it doesn't exist, just make it. Trump's gonna make anime real. You telling me you can't even make a hat real?
Yeah.
Dude,
Come
if Trump
on.
would make anime real, I'd vote for him in a heartbeat.
I'm not very good at 5-panel stitching.
Not that I'm not already going to, am I right, guys?
Well, let's not turn this into a full
Hey man,
circle.
VR is getting better. VR is getting better.
I'm gonna vote for whoever promises to funnel money into genetically engineering cat girls.
Yeah.
Dude, we tried to divert the funds of the war on drugs to that, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, if you do enough drugs, you can just
Yeah, that's true.
So that's the
Just gotta make sure you're doing the right drugs.
Fun drugs.
Fun drugs.
Guys, if you want to send in questions to the 3 people that listen to this, send it in to neetcastpodcast@gmail.com. Sean, what's that email?
Neat.
NEETcastpodcast@fuckmybigblind.
Thanks, Adrian. Now I didn't have to repeat it.
Solid.
Good teamwork, guys. So our first question is from Glass Gamer. What's one of your favorite animes that's very unpopular?
Fuck me. Let me just pull up
on.
my list.
Yeah, I gotta pull up my list.
It was like, list, boys. Here we go.
Oh shit! I still have to make that list. I got to
Fuck you, Jake.
I started making my list. I got like 30 shows, I think. And
When
I'm
we
only
say
at C.
unpopular, are we saying like a low number of people have watched it?
That's what I think it means.
Or people have a poor opinion of it.
Let's do both.
Let's do both. All right.
Log Horizon would work.
No, you're right. You know you're wrong. I mean,
a lot of people dislike that show, Sean.
I mean, if you're including those mainstream faggots.
Is there a way to sort by number of people?
No.
The show? It has that
trying to do
information.
research.
See how underground your shows are.
I'm trying to think of more shows.
We're all watching Paprika, right? Even though most of us have seen
Yeah,
it.
it's fine.
Oh yeah, shit.
Well, we're not
guys,
gonna talk about that now, right?
The now 4 people.
Now it's official. So fuck you guys if you don't watch it.
We are committed live on podcast. We're all gonna watch Paprika and talk shit about it. Hopefully next podcast. You guys remember Golden Boy? Me neither. All right, let's just go past that.
Yep.
Guys, what's one of your favorite anime that's very unpopular? Hurry.
I got it.
Mine's Log Horizon until I can think of another one.
Can I? Oh, it's me. Pick me. Because I'm the token Gundam guy. I'm gonna go with Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. It got a lot of crap when it came out.
People don't.
Dude, isn't that occurring this season and everybody likes it?
Well, this season they're doing there was like an OVA that came out, but the show came out like a couple years ago, I think.
Okay, we'll keep going, dude.
A lot of Gundam purists were like, "Nah, they messed up the whole UC timeline and screwed up the whole motivations of people we've been following for years." So there are a lot of people. I think it's a very polarizing show as far as the shows go. But that one was really good. I liked it. It's pretty good.
I can't think of anything else other than Log Horizon. Fuck.
I mean,
wait, what about Log Horizon?
It's a show that me and Sean like that a lot of people really.
I mean,
dislike.
Jake, let's clarify that. Let's clarify that completely.
Answered the question.
Jake.
People hate season 2.
I hate season 2, Jake. We both dropped season 2, which means you hate it too.
I watched all of it.
Did you on your own time? Because I dropped it.
Yeah. Well,
really? What the fuck happens that is important?
No, you should have. It's just he makes a big deal with the bank.
That's bullshit. I don't give a shit about season 2 anymore now.
Wow, man, that's harsh.
Okay.
Fuck, I can't think of anything else.
Can I amend my answer to Maid Boys?
Give another answer.
Are you talking about Shonen Maid?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shonen Maid.
I don't know how this is like a fucking meme in this fucking podcast. Is Shonen Maid? Nobody's watched it, but it keeps popping up, man. How does it keep popping up?
It's just because it's too good. Well,
it was made to pop
We talk about
up.
shonens a lot, so
we shit on shonens a lot, and then Jake tries to defend our hate against shonens.
All right, I guess the only things. Okay, so I've got for something that I like that not a lot of people liked. I couldn't find anything that wasn't like generally like at least like above like a 6 or a 7. But I think a lot of people have a poor opinion of Haruhi Suzumiya. I did enjoy that show. But I think one that not a lot of people have heard of that you should definitely watch. It's fucking top tier is Detroit Metal City.
Never seen it.
What?
Yeah, it's about a dude who likes like light rock, just like, you know, like acoustic like indie guitar shit, but like somehow by odd circumstances he gets forced to be like the lead like guitarist / singer in a hard like death metal band that like resembles Kiss in some form.
What the heck is this?
It's fantastic. It's awesome. It's great.
How many episodes is this?
It's only 12 episodes. It's not bad.
I've heard a lot of people say great things about it, but you're right. Nobody watches it because it's called Detroit Metal City.
It's just
That's
like
hilarious.
I don't know. It's yeah. Oh, it's by Studio 4 degrees Celsius.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, what was that about bubblegum, Jake?
Yeah.
Studio Real Cold.
God. There we go. We figured it out. It's not bubblegum. It's
Fuck.
Yeah,
Bubblegum, Gumball, same thing.
I like.
Yeah, they did the Berserk movies, didn't they?
I like portions of Hitman Reborn, and that shit's garbage, and I know it.
How is that exactly what we're talking about? That's like nothing compared to what we're talking about.
I can't think of anything else, man. Fuck. I'm trying to think of more shows. I'm looking.
Dude, I'm about to run through my list, and I think I'm good. Okay, let's do this. Okay. More people need to watch Genshiken. It's fucking hilarious, dude. But then again, Genshiken?
Don't type.
No, dude.
It's so loud.
I got a list at this point, because fuck me and my tons of shit I've seen. Dude, it's about an anime club, so it's fucking meta as shit, dude.
That's pretty good.
It's hilarious as shit, so obviously I wouldn't recommend it to Jake because it's a comedy, because I can't fucking figure out what the fuck he likes.
I like.
So no, in other words, don't recommend it to Jake because he's bullshit. I watched all 3 seasons, which is okay. So first you start off with the first season, which is like, hey, this is the male otaku. This is a male otaku show. This is directed towards them because it's funny. And then it goes in the middle season, hey, this is for just any people that like anime. And then the third season is like, hey, this is for the Fujoshi girls and then other girls that like anime. And I still liked all of it, even with the Fujoshi. Well, I've never said any bullshit about Fujoshi. I've always said, hey, if girls want to watch guys kissing, that's fine, because I watch Yuri, and that's girls kissing.
Are we still talking about the show that you recommended?
Yeah, dude, it's still Genshiken. Because it changes on the season. First season is basically guys-oriented, guy anime fans. Second season's a mix, and the third season's girls anime-oriented. So...
Wow, how progressive.
Yeah, no, dude, it's fuck...
Alright,
do it, dude, Jake, right now.
I have an actual
It's added to my
answer now,
list.
and it's such a weird underground one.
Whoa,
I really
edgy.
like this show called Android Key Candor, the animation that I watched when I was like 14. It's about this fucking it's like an Asteroid Boy-esque show about this cyborg that was given sentience, and he goes around and fights other cyborgs and shit. It has like a lower rating on my anime list, and no one really fucking knows about it. But I loved that show as a kid and was like way into it for a long time, and like recently and like rediscovered it a couple years back and rewatched it and still loved it. It's about all I got.
I'll keep going then because I got 4.
Okay, you don't have to answer the question 4 times.
Let me just say them real quickly. And Unuboku SS, Needless, and Shigofumi. Go. Next person.
Over my head.
Well, exactly. If I said something you knew, then it wouldn't be matching the criteria.
Right. Okay.
Adrian.
What?
Got one?
Got a what?
Ooh.
I didn't.
All right, Jacob.
I didn't even understand the question. What the fuck you talking about?
Holy shit, dude!
What?
Have you been paying attention?
What's one of your favorite anime that's very unpopular?
Oh.
Nothing.
I don't know. How unpopular was Kyosugiga? Did anyone watch that other than me and Devin?
I never watched it.
Devin, you can answer that. I have no idea what you're
I
talking
can't
about.
say it was.
So I guess
I
that
can't say it
qualifies
was.
as-
I can't say it was unpopular. That was like one of the
There you
bigger
go.
shows in its season.
I mean, but like most big
I
shows,
guess
of
it's
their
it's not. It's
respective seasons
relatively
kind of get forgotten.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I don't
Wait,
know.
is Kyosugiga by
It
the
was pretty
same?
good though.
Is that the same
I loved
studio that did
Kyosugiga.
Little Witch Academy?
No,
Little Witch
It's not
Academy.
Trigger.
Whoops.
Is it
No.
Trigger?
Trigger.
no.
What?
It's
The art
Toei,
style
I
on
think.
this.
No.
And it's
Yes,
Little
it's
Witch
made by
It is. It
Academia.
looks
made
a
by
lot-
Toei.
Yeah, Academia. It looks a lot like Little Witch Academia, the art style.
All right, Devin, do you have an
I
answer?
already answered.
Because I want to go to the next question.
He did.
Oh, you did? All right, cool, great. I listened too. This one's from Dead Pixels, and this is Jojo based. So I only.
What's up?
JoJo
How's it
based.
going?
Is Sheer Heart Attack invincible?
No.
Yes.
We.
See, now we have
Okay,
conflicting.
because
I haven't
Devin's not
watched it,
actually
so-
watching JoJo, so he's wrong.
I say maybe.
I didn't say anything.
Haha, it was me all along. It was me, Dio.
Dio!
It was me, Skeletor, who should have voiced Sheer Heart Attack. No, he's just hard as
Dude,
fuck.
that's it.
Well, they can only stop him. They couldn't.
Dude, but I mean, did you see those I mean, I'm watching the anime, so I don't know shit, but did you see those cracks that, Star Platinum caused
Jojo put in?
while trying to tear it apart? I'm sure if you gave,
Star
I'm
Platinum
sure
got
if you
fucked.
gave him another, like, 5 seconds, he'd actually tear that thing in pieces.
The real answer is Sheer Heart Attack could be. Sheer
Fuck
Heart
you.
Attack. All right, the next one's from Golthrax. Why is old cell animation better?
What?
It's not.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'm sorry.
It is in some
What
circumstances.
the fuck does that even mean? I don't know
Wait,
shit
for
about
Better than
animation.
what?
Okay, to respond
Animation
to
cells.
this seriously, it's not the tool's fault. It's the people using the tools. So just switching from cell animation to digital or whatever else, it doesn't have to do with the medium. It has to do with the person making it. So I mean,
Question.
yeah, there's a lot of
Follow-up
newer tools
question.
out there. Yeah, go ahead.
Why is woodblock print better?
Right, exactly. No, like that's essentially the question you're asking.
No, these are the rest of these questions are total shit
That's
questions.
okay.
so
Let's
get
keep
ready.
going.
Ramon asks, "Why is the new Berserk anime a hot garbage fire?"
Because the CG,
because it
dude.
looks like shit.
So those
Yeah.
tools I mentioned earlier, they were used very badly in this show.
They took PS2 models, shit all over them. And
Dude,
made them-
PS2
Should've
we
gone woodblock.
We can just animate the whole show in 3ds Max.
Okay, you guys know that there's actually a PS2 Berserk game. I want you guys
Yeah,
to
yeah.
look at it and then compare to like the actual
No, it
models.
looks exactly the same. It looks
Exactly,
exactly the
right?
same. Hey, we already talked about the new Berserk game coming out, huh?
Dude, no, we
Hey,
haven't
yeah, that looks
actually,
great so
but
far.
I'd love to fucking
looks
play
fucking-
You have it
Judo.
on the podcast?
Judo!
Fucking lit.
Dude, that game looks so
Oh.
It's
good.
lit.
Yeah, Judo is awesome.
Anyways, continue.
Although Judo might have the same problem. I can't remember who had it in Hyrule Warriors where they were throwing projectiles, and because they threw projectiles in like a fan formation, they ended up missing a lot of enemies just because they had like a smaller hitbox. Judo might have that same problem where he's not all that useful because his main attack is that. They also showed God, fuck, I can't remember his name. Big fucking beast dude. God, someone help me. Berserk.
Pip,
Big guy.
well,
Zod.
Zod the Immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed Zod as a playable character, and his super is him going into the
That
immortal
sounds sick
form.
as fuck.
And he's in the human form of the axe as normal. It looks great. Shirk looks fun. That game looks great. I'm glad
Yeah.
it's getting the.
All right,
Dude.
let's go into the next question.
All right, next question is from Super Tyler X2. Why can't I stop watching the hot garbage?
What?
What?
Is that Berserk?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it's Berserk.
Because of the IP.
Yeah, man, Berserk's great.
There you go.
Yeah, because of the
corporate branding has gotten you. I'm sorry.
Hell, corporate.
Guys, this next one is from The Blanket. When will Moe stop?
Fuck that question.
Moe's been around since anime has been around. So.
Exactly.
God,
and then it will never quit because it's a style, dude.
Yeah.
Moe should only be used for cute shows about single dads with kids or shows about couples in love.
Wow. Hey, everybody listen to Jake's super biased answer. Hey, these are the shows I like because they're the...
Everything else should be just all buff men cast.
What about shows where you steal strawberries from your friends?
You can't. I don't rate shows based on how much moe they have. I feel like my criterion is a lot more detailed than that.
You want to know what does a really good...
Yeah, you rate them on a color
You want to
scale.
know what still is a really prominent studio? KyoAni. And that's all they do, so fuck your shit.
Exactly.
You guys are making them survive.
Well...
You can still have a good show that has moe in it.
Dude, the only bad KyoAni shows are fucking... Hey, Devin, what are you looking for the season 2 of?
Sound Euphonium.
And that's one of them, and the other one's Tamako Market.
Well, I haven't watched that, so...
Well, see, in my opinion, I think Madoka would have been way better if it was just buff guys in wigs and dresses.
Well, I mean...
Just live action.
You know, there's studios that cater to that too, Jake. To your fetishes.
Hey, Jake, KyoAni also did Free. There you go.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm free of that show.
You like that show.
Golthrax again asks, if you were stranded on a deserted island and you could only bring a DVD series of one anime, which would you bring?
Oh, God.
One Piece.
If I was going to a deserted island, I wish I could bring something other than anime.
I think the answer is One Piece because you'd have more DVDs so you could eat them to survive.
You're right. What is the longest show that I've ever seen? That's like...
One Piece or Ippo?
Fuck.
That's for me.
That's basically the answer, is what's the longest show?
We haven't looked at this question correctly. He didn't say we get a DVD player or a television.
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta use them for surviving.
It's just to cuddle with at night.
Fuck. So anything is the answer.
Yeah, anything, because you can eat it for sustenance.
All right, answer the question assuming you have a TV with infinite power and a fucking DVD player. I'm saying One Piece and Ippo because one of the problems with islands and being stranded on one of the main problems where people go crazy is the isolation, and you want a show that has a big cast of people hanging out and having adventures together as friends,
so that you can sink slower into your depression because you're truly alone.
Here's the thing, is I'm actually gonna have to agree with Jake on this because it has so many shows. I would go fucking crazy without hey Jake, how many One Piece episodes are there? Hey Jake, what was the other anime that you said has a lot more shows? I choose that. There we go. There's my answer.
Case Closed only
you would
has
want something.
Case Closed only has.
The thing is, you only need something long. It doesn't actually have to be good.
Exactly.
Because the thing is if you brought a really good 12-episode anime, eventually you will have watched it so many times that you'll go insane anyways. Mm-hmm. So you just have to to bring something really long with things
therefore
that you
Case Closed is the answer for me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that makes sense. It's
the only way to keep your
sanity. About One Piece, though, but
Jacob, Adrian, nothing.
That's all the questions.
That's it.
We did it.
Adrian's still
we're coming up on 2 hours, so we're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to pick something just long. The whatever has the best ratio of long to least shitty.
No, you're wrong.
Definitely isn't One Piece.
Gaio, dreaming. Don't give it up, Adrian.
I'd rather watch I'd rather watch Onara Garou on loop for all of eternity.
No, you would go insane very quickly.
Yeah, you probably would.
Yeah, you're right. I'd go insane pretty quickly watching One Piece. You're right.
Got him.
Man, don't give it up, Adrian. All right, well, we did it, kids. We threw all the questions. We talked enough shit.
All right, so we've all got a pledge. We're all going to watch Paprika.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blood pledge. I'm cutting my hands.
I'm going to wait for other people to say that they've seen it before I watch it again, because I've already seen it at this point, so...
Okay, wait. Did everyone else just cut their left hand open for the blood pledge, or was that just me?
I did that earlier.
I poked my pinky a little bit because I'm a big
I mean, it's really hard with the pizza cutter because all it does is roll, so...
Did you say Pizza Cutter 3000?
No.
Okay, well, that's anime.
That's anime. You heard it here 40 second, folks.
Yeah.
Bye. That's all for